All right, guys, so it's a few days later. We just blew the transmission on our first 8th mile pass. I'm at Whataburger. Man is just sitting there getting some food. I'm still not really eating, I guess. I'm just kind of doing like a juice diet for now, just to make sure that whatever happened to me with all that, junk food I was eating on the way for being on the road so long, it just kind of makes its way through my body. So I'm just kind of doing like juice for a week, and then I'm gonna switch back to food. But kind of jealous. She gets to eat Whataburger, and I'm stuck drinking my lunch. But as far as everything, so it's a few days after, the Dakota actually exploded at the track. The transmission blew up. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll link it above here. And right now I'm hooked up. I'm still in Dallas right now, but good news and bad news, kind of like a bittersweet day. I told you guys like a week ago that I applied to Roadkill Nights. Motor Trend is putting on that event. It's happening in Pontiac, Michigan. So I applied to it. They're only selecting, a small group of people to run in that event. And you had to make an application, tell them what vehicle you had, and then they're hand-picking everybody that they want to actually race. So I submitted my application, and they said they would get back to me on Tuesday, which is actually today, and they accepted me. So that means we are entered into Roadkill Nights, but as you know, we got a lot of work to do now because our transmission completely grenaded. As of today, it is, I think, the 19th or the 20th. Don't quote me, I'm pretty sure. But that means we have less than a month to get this truck back together, and then it's gonna take, it's like a 36-hour drive from California all the way to Pontiac. So it's like, a good few days, almost a week of traveling just to get there. And part of the thing I was trying to debate was, do I stay over here in Texas and get the truck fixed here, or do I go back home to our shop? We have all the tools, we have a lift, start getting things taken apart and getting things fixed. And I'm kind of just sitting dead in the water over here because a lot of my buddies work full-time and stuff. So Jason, Kyle, Asher, they're all working during the week, so I don't really have a spot to start working on things and tearing this apart. And at the same time too, the same place that we bought the engine and transmission from, they have a transmission. So I've been talking to them. They're actually trying to find it. I guess they have it in stock, or they show that they have it in stock. They just don't know where in their yard they have it. So they're trying to find it for me, but that again is, back where we're from. So I could theoretically get it shipped here, but shipping's gonna be about $250. Plus I'm gonna have to wait, probably almost a week to get it. And that means I'm gonna be sitting dead in the water again for another week. So rather than do all that, and even if that one doesn't work out from the same place that we purchased the swap from, there's like 2 other transmissions in the area that I can potentially use. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead, we're just gonna go back. As much extra driving as it is, I hate just, sitting still, if you guys can't tell. So I'm gonna go back. That means, in a day or so, I'll be able to start tearing apart the truck, seeing what the heck happened, giving you guys the full breakdown on all that stuff. And we'll completely disassemble it, and then the truck will be sitting there ready for the new transmission. So I'd rather do it that way. That way we're ready to go. As soon as I get this new transmission, then I can go ahead and just slap it in, and we can make sure she's good to go. So it's gonna be a lot to try to tackle, you guys, but that's the plan. Amanda's finally coming out with her Whataburger. I'm jealous. We're on the road, so I'm gonna give you guys a little vlog style. We got to go all the way from Dallas all the way to the West Coast, so let's make it happen. All right, well, we're past, I think it's called Abilene, Texas, and we are out in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Got all these windmills. What do you think?
Sorry, I'm sleeping.
You're sleeping through it all?
No.
It's so exciting that she's falling asleep.
I know.
There, falling asleep. So I will show you guys when something more exciting shows up. Alright guys, it's like 5 in the morning. We pressed through until like midnight, just outside of El Paso, Texas. We didn't really want to go through El Paso or stay there. Plus all the hotels are pretty much sold out in that area. So stopped here, crashed out for like 5 hours, like midnight till like 5:30. Amanda's still passed out in the truck. I just fueled up, and we're just gonna press straight through and just get there so that we can get back, rip apart this truck, and we're gonna get wrenching to try to make roadkill. So let's keep going. So we're just going through El Paso right now. It's kind of what it looks like, and to our left is Mexico. So we're right on the border of Mexico right now. And actually, I tried to record it, or I didn't really fully know what was going on, but I saw, like, just before the lights started coming up and the sun started coming out, there was, like, I don't know if it was a police car or, like, a border patrol, but because we're so close to the border, there's border patrol, and they had, like, this bush lit up in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if somebody was they found somebody running around on the side of the freeway or whatnot, but kind of crazy out this way. We also have to go, if you guys watched on the way here, they have like a little border stop. Like, even though you're not going across the border, you still have to go through like a checkpoint, and they ask you your citizenship and all that stuff. Pretty cool little scenery through here, you guys. You can see the mountains off in the distance, and I'm just trying to beat the traffic or morning rush hour through El Paso. So we're about 6:30 here. Get through here and we'll keep on trucking. Check out that sick whip. Thing is slammed on Dayton's. Jeez. Here we are entering New Mexico. So here's this like US Border Patrol thing I was telling you guys about. Look. We're not leaving the country, but they inspect every single vehicle that goes through. So we're just gonna go through this now. So that's what it looks like, you guys. Pretty random, but I guess they're just doing their thing. Alright guys, we're in Arizona. Okay, we're just passing through Arizona, you guys. So I think this is actually the rest area that I stopped on the way here. We're checking and adjusting the weight distribution hitch right at the top of this little mountain here. But pretty cool little scenery. So right now we're just going through Tucson. You can see the mountains in the background. And I think we're going through Phoenix. Pretty sure the 10 goes through Phoenix as well, so I'll show you guys that city as well. So I think we're going through Red Rock right now. Looks like we're about to hit some sort of desert storm, so I'll keep you guys posted on that. Some sort of big accident going on because we've been in traffic in the middle of the desert for like probably half an hour. But check out how hot it is outside. I don't know if you guys can see that. 111 degrees in the middle of the desert. Eco Diesel staying cool, and we're averaging 14.5 miles per gallon on this tank. So we're getting like 400 miles or so to a tank, and it's not too bad. I mean, we've been going up a lot of different mountain ranges and stuff too with this big trailer behind us, and yeah, still doing good gas mileage. I think this has a smaller tank on it too, 20 something gallon as well. Look, other people's cars are overheating from sitting in this traffic. Not good. Oh, here's the big holdup. I don't know what it is. Looks like they're cleaning up from whatever it was. But either way, they closed the highway for a little bit, but we're back on the road. Ooh, I think it's something to do in there. There's a whole guardrail's gone, and there's a transport truck, so they must have cleared something. All right, we've made it back to California. I don't know if you guys have seen these before, but there's like a sand tornado. I don't know what the official name is for it, but you can see it just randomly out there in the middle of the desert. You'll see them all around when you get to the flats. Like there's another one over there forming. I don't know if you guys can see it way over there. They're pretty weird though. They can knock over some of these transports and stuff. They'll flip them right over on the freeway here. Oh yeah, there's another one way off in the distance, and they kind of show up here and there in the desert. So I was going to point something out to you guys. 115 degrees. Hopefully you can see there. 115. And we're towing over some really rough roads, might add. And she's not overheating or doing anything funny. So this thing thing has an electric fan on it too, and you guys know we're towing a heavy trailer, enclosed trailer with the truck in it. And it's still keeping cool. We got the AC on, everything's working good out here in the middle of nowhere. Okay guys, we finally made it back, all the way back. We got the whole crew here. We got the neighbors, we got Amanda. Everyone's lending a hand to push the truck into the shop. So we're trying to push it uphill, and the transmission is just grinding. Amanda said she's gonna push the Smurf into the garage. So plus, once it gets rolling down the hill, we have to stop it. So it's a bunch of interesting stuff. Let's see how we do. Okay, so we managed to get it in, crunch our way all the way back in, but that's gonna be a wrap for it. I had to clean up the trailer a little bit, you guys. It's a mess in here. I'll get to tearing this thing down in the next day or so. So that's kind of where we're at right now. Like I said, just vlogging for you guys. I'm gonna tear this thing down in the next few days, find out exactly what exploded under there. Now that's in the shop, we can get it on the lift and get to work. So if you guys enjoyed this, make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're not a member, hit that join button. We're gonna be spending a lot of money in the next little bit and trying to make it to Roadkill Nights. So all your support is greatly appreciated, and we'll see you guys on the next video.